Everyone would think that going to Mars sounds like a bit of a pipe dream. Technologically, some simple, quick questions. Can we actually get to Mars and settle there?
Yes. So
we have the science for it now?
Yeah, the reason that it's possible with existing technology, not existing systems, but existing technology, is that Mars One has decided that this is a mission of permanent settlement. The reason that no space agencies are going to Mars is not that they can't go to Mars, it's that they can't come back.
But we hear so many stories of Mars rovers going missing. You know, we had the famous Beagle spacecraft here that didn't land. It seems a planet that can change quite rapidly in terms of its weather. It's inhospitable and it's frankly a hell of a long way away. You're not worried about those basic parameters of getting there. You think that's not really a big technological issue. Well, the big problem is getting someone safely back.
So there's no such thing as a safe mission to Mars, because it's always going to be more risky than taking a plane. And there's no way around it, because the first planes were very high risk too. But it's possible with existing technology. And to illustrate how much more difficult it is to do the return, I would like to tell you, probably you don't know this, but 5% of all rocket launches from Earth fail. 5%. And they don't all explode, that's the few that you see in the news, but 5% of all rocket launches, for whatever reason, have their satellite in the wrong orbit at the end of the launch. So it might be an explosion, but it could also be that it's just in a too low orbit or a too high orbit or too elliptical, whatever. So if 5% of rocket launches from Earth fail, how can we do it reliably from Mars? Because on Earth we have hundreds of engineers, sometimes thousands of engineers, checking all those systems at the last. And they say, at the very last moment, just before launch, they're checking all the systems and still 5% fails. Now we're going to take a return rocket, we're going to plant it on top of an Earth rocket. So it's going to go through all the vibrations of the launch, then it's going to fly through the vacuum of space for 7 months, then it's going to enter the atmosphere of Mars with, again, a lot of vibrations, then it's going to hit the surface of Mars with some kind of bang that we can't predict very well, because the atmosphere is not always the same density. So it's basically a broken down rocket with no maintenance that's going to be there for a couple of years without any maintenance. And then 3 or 4 people in the NASA scenario need to take that rocket and fly it back to Earth. It's just not going to happen.